Hello there. Welcome to a take farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, ding-a-ling-dong. Saturday morning, 3 men on site. Wind's just finishing off the painting. It's fine, so he's getting that finished. And the other two are working on the roof. It's a bad forecast again today. I don't think we'll be as lucky as yesterday, but maybe we will, hopefully. So it'll be a case of getting done what we can. Yes, we want to push forward quickly as possible, but you can only do what you can do. So it's no good getting frustrated with things like the weather, which you can't control. So patience is a virtue, of course. So I'll make a couple of videos throughout the day and we'll see what we achieve. Saturday lunchtime, 1 o'clock. The rain's held off. But the clouds starting to thicken a bit now. But hopefully we'll be lucky. One's cutting steel. And I'll show you what they've been doing this morning. Wind's back to digging, and they've been working on the roof. Obviously they've finished the fascia board for the side, the full length, and we'll go down here a little bit. And we've put the fascia board on the gable end. I think that's finished. So they're cutting steel for the other end, and they'll be doing the fascia board on that end. Then that'll be this half of the roof complete, apart from guttering and tin sheeting. And then they're on to the second half, obviously. So I'll make another video when we're finishing, and we'll see how far we get. Here comes the dogs. The workmen have just left site. I put in rear bar between all the purlins as well, if you can see there. According to the plans apparently, which haven't been printed out yet, but the Richie was talking to explained to the architect what he was going to do, and the architect's drawing up the plans accordingly. Now there was supposed to be 2 pieces of rear bar in between each joist, but Richie decided that the roof's heavy enough and he just wanted to put 1 piece of rear bar in, and he's been working on that this afternoon. There's 1, 2, 3 more pieces to weld in. The purlins are drilled and the rear bar's threaded through and then welded at every purlin, which might be a problem later on because the plans will have 2 pieces of rear bar between each joist and he's only put 1 in. Worst case scenario would be we'd have to put another piece of rear bar in after the tin sheet's gone on, which will be difficult. Or the second worst case scenario would be if the engineer picks it up, which she probably won't do. It might cost a few pesos for her not to see it. But yeah, I was thinking that side be done this afternoon, but there's bits more to add on which I didn't know about. But we're very nearly finished, just 3 more bits of rear bar to go on. So Monday, I've 1 man in tomorrow, but he's going to be painting and have some rendering to do. That's Wayne, who's been digging. He can't have it 7 days a week digging. He's had other jobs to do as well, but mostly digging. I'd be well buggered off by now if I was digging in my younger years, 6 days on the top. But he got down to that post the other day. You can see the dirt, what's being shifted, and he's on to this second section now, and he worked back up the bank. There's even more dirt here than what there was in the first section, but he's going through it. But we're coming along quite well. Couple of days into next week I'll have all the purlins on this side, I would think, and then all the fascia boards and rear bar and whatever have you. It'll take a bit longer than 2 days, but by the end of next week I would think we'll have guttering on this side, and we'll be ready to order tin sheeting next week. Now I would imagine the tin sheeting is going to cost me, thinking of the veranda, the tin sheeting costed 40,000 pesos for there, so it's probably going to cost me 80,000 pesos. About £1,500, 3,000 Australian dollars. When you put it into pounds and dollars, it doesn't sound so much, but 80,000 pesos is quite a lot. And you've got to operate within pesos. And if I can save 1,000 pesos, like on the guttering, I got them at half price. Every saving you can make is a good one, providing you don't buy the cheapest thing, which is rubbish quality and costs you dearer in the longer term. So that's it for today. We've been lucky with the weather. It's kept fine. We've worked all day today, so very happy, and it's coming along. It's looking good now. So I'll leave it there, and I'll make a video tomorrow because wind's in. He'll be painting them posts if it's fine, and if it's raining he'll be rendering inside the veranda at the bottom of the cabin where the water came in the bad storm a few days ago. Well, that will stop the water coming into the veranda, because it's cheap cupboards in that veranda, and if they get wet too often they'll just fall apart. So okay, we'll leave it there and we'll do it all again tomorrow.